I know I've mentioned multiple times in the past few videos I've uploaded that I'm trying to focus mostly on getting my archive, not really archive, but my backlog of videos edited and I wasn't going to focus too much on new content, but I do reserve the right to change my mind, obviously, if there's something timely that's going on. And last night, as of the recording of this, last night was the Super Bowl, and there were these different trailers and stuff that dropped. I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I heard about the trailers, and I did see a spoiler about one of the trailers, which was Doctor Strange. I know about a particular character or characters that show up in this trailer that aggravated me that I saw the spoiler. I should have stayed off Twitter, shame on me, or Facebook, wherever I saw it, whatever. Anyway, so I wanted to check out some of these before it got to be too late. I've got trailers from like a month or more ago that I still have not edited. It's bad. I really need to focus. But these ones I'm going to edit and put up for tomorrow. So, or at least this one here. So the first one I'm going to watch is the new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer. I know a lot of crazy stuff's going to be going down, and hopefully they're going to show us more than what we saw at the end of Spider-Man No Way Home. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. It's a little bit more than 2 minutes long. So let's see what happens.
Every night, I dream the same dream.
Stairway to Heaven.
The nightmare begins.
Okay.
I did what I had to do
What'd you do?
to protect our world.
You cannot control everything, Strange. You opened the doorway between universes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Another thing I saw was that Sam Raimi is going to be directing this. I didn't realize that until I saw that. I think it was yesterday or earlier today. So that's kind of cool. And speaking of Doctor Strange, I'm working on a book. I'm working on a book right now, The Feedback Loop, book 7. And he mentions Doctor Strange's cape, which I thought was kind of funny because here I am watching a trailer. I was just working on it today. Okay. All right. Let's get back to it.
Strange. You opened
It's going to be good,
between
Sam
universes.
Raimi.
And we don't know who or what will walk through it.
Wanda, what do you know about the multiverse?
Viz had his theories. He believed it was dangerous.
You think?
He was right.
It's not coming out in the summer.
I'm sorry, Stephen. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
Okay, so maybe he's going to be the antagonist.
We should tell him the truth.
Things just got out of hand.
Oh!
You break the rules. Look out! Become a hero. I do it. I become the enemy. It doesn't seem fair.
Okay. All right. So it didn't show him. I didn't see him. It was quick, but I heard his voice, so I know who it was. I know it was Patrick Stewart as Professor X. It looks like they're going to start to integrate the X-Men. It'd be really cool if we could have Hugh Jackman back again as Wolverine and most, if not all, of the original cast. I would prefer that, but whatever. I thought that I heard there's a voice at the end of one of the trailers that they showed. I thought it was one of the comic book trailers. I guess I assumed Doctor Strange. And they said who the voice was. And I don't think it was Professor X. But I remember when I read who they said who it was confirmed that the voice was, I remember that I was like, wait, how can that be? And doggone it, that is escaping me now, and that's really frustrating. It was just something I saw in passing on Twitter, I think. I wish I could remember. But anyway, it's possible it wasn't this one. I thought it was. Whatever. Okay. So, some of this stuff was going by so quickly, I couldn't tell who was who. Okay. So the dude who was in the first Doctor Strange, you could tell by the end of that, you knew by the end of that he was going to be an antagonist going forward. Also, there have definitely been indications that Wanda is going to be an antagonist. But now I'm starting to wonder if it's really not so much the Wanda that we have grown accustomed to, the Wanda that we know, that's going to be the antagonist, but another Wanda from one of the other parallel universes. Just like we've got a bad Doctor Strange, there's going to be two of them. So that's where I'm thinking the bad one is going to be coming from. I just have a feeling. I might be completely wrong about that. It does make sense that Wanda would. I mean, I don't like the idea of Wanda becoming a villain again. She was a villain initially, then she switched, and then a lot of people were really pissed at her for, what she did with that town in the Marvel show, the MCU show on Disney Plus. And I could see where they were coming from, but I still like the way that I took it. She had done this, she had this mental break. And some people were like, they were angry at her as if she was fully conscious or cognizant of what she had done. But the way I took it when I watched that show and it was revealed as she started to become more aware of what was really going on around her and her memory fully opened up, it was like she'd had this mental break. And she did what she did without really being fully in touch with what was going on, because it seems like she still is discovering the extent of her power. She's immensely powerful. I think she's more powerful than Marvel. I don't care what Feige or whoever the heck says. She was the one that was about ready to kill Thanos, and Marvel got her butt kicked across the field when she tried to fight him. So whatever, Wanda's stronger, in my opinion. And so I could see where if she's not fully in touch with what she can do, that this mental break she has and this explosion of her power and how it does what it does, and then she is in this little dream world she's created and she's blocked off that part of her mind that makes her fully aware of what she's done. So I don't see her as a complete bad guy. I see her as quite nuanced, complex, interesting. She's got this huge level of, what's the word I'm looking for? This immense loss, and she has not come to terms with it, and the heartbreak and the sadness and, the mental strain that she was under. So I just can't look at her. I could never really look at her as an outright villain. I know she did villainy stuff, but I still sense more goodness in her than bad. And if she is going to be a baddie, she's going to be one of the more complex, if she does go full on baddie. I mean, I hope that doesn't happen, because I feel like she would end up being more probably of an anti-hero, she's not necessarily a full-on bad guy, but I don't even know that she's going to go full anti-hero route. I know they're going to sort of tread this ground with her, but I just can't see her fully going over to the dark side. I just can't. I know that's Star Wars terminology, but what the heck ever, you guys know what I mean. But I've always, especially like in WandaVision, as things started to become more and more, especially like, what happened when she had to kill Vision. I've always felt very sorry for what she went through. And then WandaVision made me appreciate her character even more. So, see, there's her little house. So I just can't, I'm not like angry with her. To me, like, there are some lines that some characters cross that in my mind is like, okay, that's too far. You have gone too far. She never really did that for me. So I sort of get why people are they're like, well, she's the villain. I kind of get that to some extent, but I can't go all the way there with that. So I'm wondering if this, if what we're seeing here is, I don't know, maybe this is like her little mind. Maybe she's in a mindscape here. Or if we've got two Wandas, like we had different Spider-Man. But the thing is, these are two Wandas, but they look exactly the same. Well, not completely. One's got the long red hair and everything. I don't know. They look pretty much. I'm trying to figure out who this person is he was holding on to. I couldn't see their face very good. That is so crazy looking. I still can't see their face good. Shoot. Well, whatever. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope it's going to be, I shouldn't even really say, Sam Raimi, I think he's going to give us something really solid. I think this is going to be quite good, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to it for a while. This movie did make my top 10 most anticipated film list for 2022. So yes, as soon as tickets go on sale, I will be buying myself a copy for the Thursday night preview, unless they make it available on Wednesday. Sometimes those happen. If they do, I will be doing that. But this trailer was good. We have an idea, obviously. We had an idea before. We knew this was going to be about multiverse and craziness, but now we've got a little bit more of a taste as to what's going on. And so I feel like it flowed quite well, and it wasn't overly long, just right around perfect time for perfect runtime for trailers. So I'm really looking forward to this and looking forward to making a review for it, which I absolutely will be doing. And yeah. Okay, well, I don't have anything else that I can think of right now. Watch, as soon as I turn this off, I'll remember that thing I was trying to remember earlier. It's like my brain goes into brain fart mode when I'm on camera, because I'm trying to think off the top of my head. I can't remember a word I'm trying to think of. Always happens. Okay, I think that's it. I've got at least one or two more things I want to get to, so I'm going to sign off for now. Later, guys.